Yeah, I saw this one from Cub Scouts. What kind of content does he do? Oh, just horror games. Oh, he did like, oh my god, he did Yandere sim videos. Okay, I'm assuming, okay, this is 8 years ago. This is like well before, you know, Yandere Dev got cancelled and all that stuff came out. 8 years ago is crazy. Damn. I need your help, guys. I built my entire channel off Yandere Dev. Thank you, Nico, again for the 5. Appreciate it, man. Mommy's credit card goes hard. Boast.
I need your help, everybody. I need your help. This is a serious situation, and it sucks because I'm uncomfortable being serious because I like being very loose and jokey and roasting things and just, you know, just a playful person, but this is a serious situation.
Why so many Yandere vids? Everyone did Yandere Dev content back then. I remember Markiplier and Jacksepticeye did it as well, right? When it was in beta, even PewDiePie.
And I'm going to try to handle it with just as much information as I can possibly have. That's why I wrote it down in my notebook, because I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget anything. But I just wanted to mention that in the very beginning. I kind of just want...
I'll be honest, this could be a serious video. He opened up with like the Vine boom sound. So I have a feeling this might it might be a bit.
Get that part out the way. This is a serious topic though, and it's a problem with YouTube. I've been seeing videos about false copyright strikes lately, and it finally hit me too. So if you want like the quick summary version of this, I suggest you click the first link in the description box below and read through that whole thing and spread that news. Like spread that post and just make sure more eyes and ears are seeing it so we can make sure this doesn't happen again, because this happened to me, this happened to other creators, and I'll get more in depth with that, and this could potentially affect other creators.
I got a feeling this is a copyright thing again.
That you definitely don't want it to happen to. So let's just get started. So basically, on July 3rd, I woke up to an email.
Why is everyone saying don't click the link?
From my contact at YouTube. And they told me, hey, you got a copyright strike. If you want to figure out what's going on, go on your computer and you'll see what happened. So I've never gotten a copyright strike in 10 years of doing YouTube. So I was just like, boom, I'm out of bed, just running to the computer right there in my face. I've never seen that before in 10 years. Channel violations.
Yeah, I have not seen that in probably nearly 10 years as well. I've had numerous like age gates and copyright strikes, copyright claims, but I've never had an actual strike.
Copyright.
I mean, I have, but like, not for like well over 6 years now.
Strikes 1 out of 3. So like anybody would do, I clicked on the
84 days. Holy. That's such a pointlessly long amount of time. Jesus.
Copyright strike just to see what I did, if I infringed on any copyright, and seeing.
Turtle idea, YouTube copyright is horrible. I mean, to be fair, if he titled it that, I would have not clicked on this video. But, you know, everyone's got to clickbait now.
If there's anything I can do.
I don't blame him, by the way. That's not a snide. I would do the exact same thing.
To resolve the situation or make sure that this never happens again. And I'm going to block out any names because I don't want to reveal anybody's personal information. But I got the strike on July 3rd, 2024. It's a 90-day strike. So it says 84 days, but I've been researching this for 6 days, going on 7 days now. Basically a full-blown week now.
Thank you, one guy, for the 10. I mean, okay. You want me to show you how bad YouTube copyright is? Look at this. So, you know how we put out a tweet? Let me show. Hang on. I put out this tweet, right? Showing how, you know, some of you probably didn't notice, but after 6 months, after loads of negotiations, YouTube, the intro for Half-Life 3 has been restored, and it's, you know, it's Man Who Sold the World, right? They took us so long to get the rights to, and we paid them off. We paid like the 15, 20K to all the companies to get the video whitelisted, to make sure that we could actually restore, you know, all of the music and stuff, just to make sure that, you know, if we put it back out there, it wouldn't get claimed. And then, like, what happened is, it's been resolved now. I've just checked. But they claimed it again. So it actually said here, it said revenue sharing. here. It's been resolved now, but like if I wasn't walking around, if I wasn't like looking at my YouTube channel at 3 in the morning, I never would have seen that. I never would have seen that. And even though we paid them the money, they would have just like still been leeching off us like forever. So I noticed that at 3 in the morning. I told my manager, and I thought to myself, like, you sneaky license companies. Like, you took my money, way too much money, and then you claimed the video anyway, hoping that I wouldn't see it. Like, that is dirty, bro. That is dirty.
And that's why I'm making this video, because there's a lot of stuff that isn't right with this. So basically, I got my video called Watching Scary Videos That Gave Me Chills So Bad I Almost Teared Up. It's a scary animation reaction, and it's from 11:48 to 7:59, which is where the copyrighted content was found. So that's what, like 6 minutes and some change. And it was content called Paradise Hell. And I'm just gonna block out the creator's name. So
yeah, watching scary videos. Yeah. He's doing what Corey Kenshin does. Like where Corey Kenshin just watches like scary videos and puts it into a compilation.
First reaction was literally like
that's always a dangerous game, because you can so easily get sniped if someone doesn't want you to watch it.
Like, what? Like, what is that? I don't remember reacting to anything called Paradise Hell in my...
You're going to talk about the Cody Ko situation? I got asked about that earlier. I just think it's best to wait until both sides... Cody will 100% be coming out with something. And one of the reasons why I stayed out of the Cody stuff and I didn't rush to make a video as well is because... certain people that work for me now, they've worked for Cody in the past. They used to be ex-employees. And I think to make a video on Cody, even if the employees that worked for him weren't involved, it would still be putting them in the line of fire. And the current management that Cody's with, they might be very Sue happy, and they might know... no, they will know the people that used to work for them work for me now, because they're very open about it. They have it in their Twitter, they have it in their Discord, all that kind of stuff. They don't hide that they work for me. Everyone that works for me puts it in their bio, like, proudly. So, you know, I don't want, you know, to make a video on Cody and then one of my employees gets put in a lawsuit, because they'll basically be like, oh, well, it's obvious that he's only doing it because you're an ex-employee and you've told him dirty secrets on the inside. So, no. And also, even if that wasn't the case, I just think it's better, like, from what I went through, I think it's only fair to wait until, like, both sides have had their say. Like, you gotta wait for Cody to respond, because it's, yeah. It just made me a complete hypocrite.
My entire life. So what I did...
Thank you, Nos, for joining.
I clicked on actions, because there's 2 actions that you can do. You can contact the person who's the claimant, the one who filed this copyright strike on you, or you can submit a counter notification, which is basically like you're kind of like your own lawyer, and you give all this evidence proving that what you did was fair use and you have the right to be able to react to this content or transform this content. So what I wanted to do at first, because I had no idea what that even was, I wanted to email the email that is right there, like the email that's right here. I'm not going to show the full email. I'm just going to show you the first 4 letters of it, but just take my word for it, okay? It says Visa. So basically, I emailed them, and I just wanted to know what was going on and
the email was
how can
fake,
we resolve
and if you Google it, it literally takes you to a site where you can get your visa to travel places.
And I don't even know what this...
Oh, I wonder if this is like a fake email to try and get him to dox himself. Because when you file a counterclaim, you got to fill out all your actual legal info, like your full name, your home address.
Paradise Hell animation even is. And the sad part is, you can't even click on the video or see anything from the video once you get a strike, because YouTube just takes it down automatically. Like, you would think that they would give you a heads up, especially if you've been doing YouTube for 10 years. You would think that they would be like, hey, you know, somebody's trying to copyright strike you.
Yeah, I don't understand why you can't view your own video in private, you know, to kind of understand what the content was. It gives you a timestamp, but still, like, you might not remember.
This content, maybe, you know, you want to review this and try to have a discussion with them. No, it just came out of nowhere. Like, it literally came out of nowhere. No emails about anything, no heads up. It was just boom, bam.
He's replying to his current commission. I wish. No, I'm trying to help a YouTuber out at the minute because he got his video claimed.
Strike in your face. But I'm going off topic because that is not the point of this video. The point of this video...
Your PC's making weird noises. No, it's about to explode. I did buy a new fan I need to install it as soon as I'm done with this stream.
Is that I've never heard of Paradise Hell before. So since I couldn't even figure out what happened in my own video, I went to YouTube, just like I'm doing right now. So I typed in Paradise Hell and then the person's name, because that was the whole video name. It was Paradise Hell, a film by, and then the creator's name. So I typed that whole thing in, and these were the results. It was just stuff like this. It was Hell's Paradise, people talking about things like this, Hell's Paradise, a bunch of shorts about Hell's Paradise, but there was nothing called Paradise Hell with a creator's name attached. And I was so confused because I still couldn't figure out what that even was. Because maybe if I just saw like a screenshot, then I would be like, oh, that animation, okay, I do remember that. But there was nothing. There was
Is that your mic or your PC? It's my PC.
nothing that I could go off of. So the next thing that I did was I Googled it. So as you can see right here, I Googled Paradise Hell by the creator. And it says Paradise Hell, a short
A Unico for the 10. Brap.
from 2023 on imdb.com. So one thing that I noticed is that thumbnail looked very familiar. I know that animation before.
He's reacted to something he shouldn't have, or this is someone that set up a fraudulent account pretending to represent a company to basically strike him.
Because I saw my boy Corey react to it. I vividly remember that thumbnail. It was like a person standing at a window and
yeah, Corey would always react to like the compilation of like horror videos. I think Markiplier did that as well, maybe.
He just, had his face in the corner and then the person's face was there. And I was like, what is that animation even called? So I went to YouTube again and I typed in Corey Kenshin Spooky Scary Sunday playlist, and I'm scrolling through all of his videos and I see it on Spooky Scary Sunday number 20.
Oh.
She is standing outside your window. So
I thought it would have been removed, but no, they just kept it up. Unlucky.
I go back into the search bar. She is standing outside your window. I search it and this is the thumbnail that pops up. The same one from when I looked up Paradise Hell, the short from 2023. And I'm like, what is going on? I could have sworn the creator of that was from a different person. So I click on his video and he always leaves links to the animations that he reacts to. So I scroll down and it's called Pleasant Inn by David Romero. And I was like, that does sound familiar. I know who David Romero is because I've reacted to Pleasant Inn. I've reacted to, I believe, Midnight Snack and other ones. So I click on the video. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by the person who copyright claimed myself as well. I was like, wait, is this David's animation? Or is it this person's animation? So I clicked that IMDb link, the Paradise Hell, the short from 2023. And then once I actually go to the site, it got changed from Paradise Hell 2023 to Paradise Hell.
I like how bro basically has to become like Cole Phelps just to find out why his own video got taken down unfairly.
2016, which doesn't make any sense at all because before I clicked the link, it said 2023. And a little trivia about the film is that it's the world's first AI animated short film, which I don't even know what that even means. It's supposed to be the world's first AI animated short film. Like, how do you even know that? Like, did it just get put into a database of every single AI animated film? And then they were like, yep, that's the first one. So immediately after that, I go to David's channel. The last video that he has is from
Why is it always AI that has to get involved in garbage stories like this as well?
8 months ago. And I see a pinned comment and it says this: Pleasant Inn wasn't deleted by David. It was taken down by a false copyright strike from the person. I looked into the company and it is owned by the person who owns the company.
I give it the 10.
Who on IMDb listed the video as a directorial by him under the name Paradise Hell. So I looked at the replies and there were a couple other people that got their videos copyright striked and removed. So immediately after that, I texted Corey and I just told him that somebody's going around false copyright striking anybody who's reacted to David Romero's Pleasant Inn. And he said, I remember personally asking David for his permission to react to his stuff. So if they try me, it won't work. And I was like, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Let me contact David Romero and see what he thinks about all this. So I get into contact with him and I let him know, hey man, like, what have you told YouTube? What are they doing about this to reject this whole false copyright strike? What are they doing to make this all go away? And he showed me so much evidence that this was his. Like, he posted the screenshot of the IMDb post of Paradise Hell before it got changed from 2020.
Dude, I want to watch this animation now. I know I can't because I'll get copyright claimed as well, but
2003 to 2016. He showed me so many versions of like him working on the animation, which I'm not gonna show here, just in case the person is gonna try to screenshot these and say this is him working on it. But he showed me so many like work in progress animations that he did on this. He even showed me the copyright. He showed me the title of the work and just the...
Yeah, you can see all like the BTS stuff in the background, like the green background animation trace stuff.
Copyright and the copyright date and the author of it, that's David Romero. It's the entire...
YouTube copyright is such a joke. If you want to wipe someone's channel off, you don't do it by like doing videos on them. You do it by just doing fraudulent copyright claims.
Entire motion picture. So the entire animation, he copyrighted it, and he still got his video taken down and others taken down, and he got a strike, and anybody who's reacted to it got a strike besides Corey's video. That's why I want this to be resolved before even more people get their videos striked. The craziest thing to me is that he actually has the paperwork of the copyright. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't want to show it just in case, like I said, the person tries to like screenshot it and he's like, oh, so that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Let me put my name on it. And just all these work in progress, like animations and still images.
When I said BTS, I meant behind the scenes.
It's sad. It's sad because David Romero put his...
Why that video specifically? Who knows? I mean, the guy obviously made the video himself. He's got all the proof for it. And then someone just yoinks it and goes, mine now. And then they abuse a terrible, outdated copyright system. I mean, it wasn't until a few years ago until YouTube introduced that method where if you... Oh my God. I just took one of my ear cups off and I can hear how loud my PC is. That is so annoying. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I think a couple years ago, they introduced that thing where it's like when you counterclaim a video that someone's claimed, the money gets held in a pot. That doesn't mean you're going to get it. It just means it gets held in escrow, I think they call it, or something. It's a joke.
Time, his effort, his hard work into making a really, really good animation. I remember reacting to it, and I just remember watching it, and I was like, this is impressive. It looks like we're watching a painting move. And I'm not like an artist, and I don't know all the terms, but it felt like all the brush strokes,
yeah, that's right,
were just like each individual frame looked like a painting, and it just looked like a painting moving in real time. It's just a shame that this is happening, and it's really sad. But yeah, I'm looking at the emails that he sent me. So much evidence. And the saddest thing is, David told me they still said that he needs to provide more evidence. He has all the work in progress pictures and animations. He has the title of the copyright that's in his name, the entire motion picture. He even showed the images of the Paradise Hell dates being changed on the IMDb page, because it's not like a foolproof system. Like, you can easily change the dates on Facebook, on IMDb, and nobody would even know. Like, I heard there was a big problem with people that were trying to break into the film industry that were adding themselves as part of the cast and crew to kind of build up their resumes to make it look like, oh, I worked on this film. Oh, I helped this project. Oh, I was one of the editor assistants on this project. And it's easy to just like add your name on there when there's so many people that you have to credit. And I heard that that was a thing, like at least a couple years ago, like in 2022, I heard that's how people were like trying to build up their credentials in like the industry to be like indie filmmakers or work in like Hollywood, and just basically gassing yourself up to make yourself look a lot better. So with those emails and with his response and the mountain of evidence, I told him that I'm going to do everything that I can to help you out. And, you know, to make sure that all of our strikes get removed, make sure that your animation goes back up, and, you know, you could...
I wonder why he's so against showing information and stuff on people as well. Like, not the animation behind the scenes, but, like, there's so many black bars over, like, you know, people who claimed and stuff. Like, he doesn't want to, like, rile them up.
Proudly have your work up there without anyone trying to falsely take it down. So the craziest thing about this individual copyright striking everybody, falsely, by the way, is that they have removed every trace of their existence on YouTube, and any trace of Pleasant Inn, they're trying to take down all the animations, and you can only find Paradise Hell in two places: Facebook and IMDb, which just has like the biography of everything and just like the description of the video. Facebook actually has it uploaded and the date still says 2016, But like I said, Facebook posts and IMDb dates can be changed. They can be accessed and changed. And that is a fact. So I did some research, everybody. I tracked down.
Yeah, IMDb is actually a joke. It's so easy to edit it. I remember like when Ozymandias in Breaking Bad, it's like one of the few things on IMDb to get a large amount of ratings, but also be rated a 10. Because usually stuff on IMDb that's a 10, it's usually just stuff that, you know, people, like 5 people have seen, and they're just like, oh, this is cool, let's give it a 10. But hundreds, like tens of thousands of people have gave Ozymandias a 10, so it got bumped up to a 10. And then people started logging in and downvoting, giving 1-star reviews to Ozymandias, so the Attack on Titan finale would get a higher rating.
The creator's YouTube account called Image E.
Wait, I gotta check now if Ozymandias. It better still be a 10. Thank God. Yeah, it is a 10. Yeah, I remember, like, it was a 10, and it's ranked as, like, in the top 10 or top 20, like, best episodes in TV of all time. And then the Attack on Titan fans were angry because of that, and they started making accounts and giving it 1 star. Curious. 20,000 people gave it 1 star, but only 800 people gave it 2 stars. And 200 people gave it 3 stars. Curious. Curious how 20,000 people didn't like it. Very strange. Very curious. Almost as if it was a raid. Very strange.
Nation. 56.9 thousand subscribers. No content, though. They deleted all of their content. And I was like, of course they did. So the funniest thing about the internet is that you can find whatever you want to find. Like if somebody privated or deleted all of their videos, all you need is the URL of the channel, and bada bing, bada boom. So
people say fairies are worse. I don't know. It's two sides of the same coin. I feel fairies are slightly better because I think they're self-aware that they're like degenerates.
I started watching you in year 7 and today I graduated with my master's degree. You old fuck.
Damn. Thank you, Cretin, for the 10. Appreciate it, man. Old head.
I entered the website right here, found all of the privated, deleted videos, but I'm only looking for one thing. I'm only looking for Paradise Hell, and I'm only looking for it to be released after 2016. And I found exactly what I was looking for, everybody. Paradise Hell, AI animated horror short film by the creator. It was uploaded.
I could not imagine something worse than like you work on something for years, like months or years, and then someone steals it and then claims that they made it in AI. That is such a gut punch, man.
5/17/2023. Not February 21st, 2016, like the IMDb page is suggesting. It was uploaded to the Image E Nation channel on 5/17/2023. And the only reason why I'm even connected to this channel is because this channel was connected to the creator himself. If you type in the person's first name and last name.
Okay, it's not just me, right? When I saw this picture, I thought of Red Dead. I thought it was like a Red Dead asset flip. Surely other people thought this as well.
And YouTube channel, it actually takes you to the YouTube channel of their name, where it said Paradise Hell, a film by, and then the person's name. If you put their name and then YouTube channel in a Google search, it'll bring you right to Image E Nation. No videos though. You take the URL, you put it in a website like Playboard or Wayback Machine, and you can get all of these videos. All of the videos they privated and deleted. It shows for a fact right here, 5/17/2023. Not to mention that, there's also previews. Like this person uploaded a trailer on March 18th, 2023 for their
56k subs with no videos. Well, no, he's just making the point that they wiped all of them. They're trying to cover their tracks.
World's first AI animated film. And then they finally released it on 5/17/2023. And just to put a little fun fact there, I read the biography of this creator of Paradise Hell. And it says right here, in 2023, the creator won the Monstra 2023 Honorary Award for Extraordinary Contribution in the Field of Animation Filmmaking with his AI animated film, Paradise Hell, which made him the creator of the world's first AI animated short film. His upcoming debut film...
That has to be fake, right? That has to be fake.
Paradise Hell premiered at the 2023 film festivals in Lisbon.
So we got an article wrote about him as well from not even his work. I feel that's fake though. That's not a real article. He just made that shit up.
Portugal. And this was a mini biography by Sean Krasinski.
World's first AI animated film. Yeah, they say it like it's an achievement.
Of the Euro Times. I actually looked up Sean Krasinski and there was nobody with that name. It tried to correct me to John Krasinski, the dude who acted in The Office and the one who starred in the first Quiet Place and directed the other ones. And
yeah, I want to look up this name, bro. Sean Krasinski. Yeah, Krasinski. Sean Krasinski. The Euro Times. Is the Euro Times even a thing? The Euro Times is not even a thing. You've got the Euro... Okay, thank you. I get it. I get it. Spain won. Kid with braces won. I get it. Like, you've got the European Times, but the Euro Times isn't even a real thing. That's about, like, ophthalmologists or something. Nice. So it's just not even real. They're just pulling it out their ass.
I looked at the Euro Times and anybody on the staff.
I do like that. I look up information and Google's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you guys lost, by the way. By the way, just letting you know, by the way.
And was just trying to search for a Sean Krasinski. Could not find anything. I tried a combo of like Sean Krasinski, Euro Times. Couldn't find anything. What I wanted to do most importantly was figure out...
L England. Yeah, I didn't watch the game. I knew we'd lose. I had a really nasty feeling. Like, we will never bring it home. We will never... We're actually so washed as a team.
If this...
We did good, but I knew we'd never win.
Animation won a Monstra 2023 Film Award in Lisbon, Portugal. So what I did is I actually went to the Monstra website and I got the contact information of the director. So shout out to the director of Monstra Film Festival. Your name is Inés Barroso. Hopefully I said that right, Inés. But I said, hello, Monstra. Is it possible to get a full list of all 2023 Monstra film candidates? A person who potentially stole an animator's work is claiming to have won an honorary award from Monstra in 2023.
It does suck because YouTube would never look into this because they don't care. They're dealing with so many different fires that they see this and it's like, I mean, I'll be honest, the only way that YouTube would actually genuinely get involved in this is if this, what this YouTuber should do, unironically, is go to some kind of press, some kind of journalist, someone. Because then if they cover it, and then that could mean that YouTube loses advertisers, because it shows their platform is insufficient, then they might be like, oh, wait, okay, no, we'll help you. But at the minute, it's like, they wouldn't care.
And then I sent a link of Paradise Hell and sent it to Inez. And I was hoping to get a list of all the entries to the Monstra 2023 films and award winners, but I can't find any. Could you please provide it for me? And they responded right
When I said a journalist, I meant an actual journalist, not a guy on Twitter.
away. So Inez, you are the real MVP. Hey Jay, hope you can find the award winners of Monstra 2023.
YouTube will never do anything. They will if they know they're going to lose advertisers. It's most companies. They're so, like, big and monolithic, inflated, fat, that they just don't even, like, notice smaller stuff like this happening.
Here.
And then when they do, it's like, ooh, we could help you, but, like, that's expensive. We don't like spending money. We like making money.
And they gave me a link, and I'll link that also in the description box below. I also looked and did not find any award given to the film or the film creator that you mentioned. I hope you managed to sort this out. Best regards, Inez Barroso, the director of production for Monstra Film Festival. Whew. So I tried to track down
Okay, those animations actually look sick, though.
Sean Krasinski.
I know that's not the point of this video, but those animations do look sick.
Of the Euro Times. Bro's a ghost. He's got to be the first writer in the history of the Euro Times to never want any type of clout because I could not find his name for anything. I even just put a combination of like Sean Krasinski and then some of the words that he wrote because apparently it was mini biography by Sean Krasinski of the Euro Times. So he wrote that, right? So I had to try to find it somewhere, but I couldn't find any of it. So if you find it and you found Sean Krasinski of the Euro Times and he wrote all that,
it's got to be a bit. It's got to be a play on Ted Kaczynski, right? Like this has to be a bit. There's no way.
Please let me know in the comments.
Someone said it's a ghostwriter.
I'll wait for it. But not only that, like I said, I emailed the director of production at Monstra Film Festival that was never entered into the 2023 Film Festival in Lisbon, Portugal, and it didn't win any awards, especially not for an extraordinary contribution in the field of animation filmmaking. When I told David that I would do whatever I can to help him out, I meant that. And I don't appreciate something like that happening to David, especially after I read what he said in his Tumblr post. So this is what David said, and this was the first link in the description box. So if anybody could spread the word on this, like I said, please leave a like on this video. Please spread the word about this. Like, we have to protect the creators, the people who took the time to make beautiful work like Pleasant Inn. David Romero is an extraordinary artist, and he doesn't deserve this. And all the other creators that got strikes that aren't able to do anything, that got rejected by YouTube, they deserve to have those strikes taken away as well, just because somebody stole an animation and passed it off as their work and bypassed through the YouTube copyright system. But I'm going to read what David said to end this video. And David said this:
I don't even think the stealing of content is that bad. I mean, it is bad, it's horrendous, but it's what irks me more is the fact that his cope is like, if someone calls him out and it's like, oh, well, it's pretty similar to this other guy, he'll basically turn around and say, oh, it was all AI.
Might as well post this here.
It was all through the Luma video.
For posterity, since YouTube has yet to resolve the matter. A couple of weeks ago, my short film Pleasant Inn got a false copyright strike from an individual named blank. He has been striking any YouTube channel that reacted to my short film in the hopes of uploading his own stolen version titled Paradise Hell. For comparisons, here is my original short film. And then you can also click the link and watch both. And it's hilarious. It's actually hilarious because there is one scene where it honestly looks like the Pleasant Inn sign is just almost like blacked out with like a black rectangle. And then it says Paradise Hell over it. And it's so sloppily done. And it just looks so out of place that I almost spit out.
Why can't I take it seriously that he said slop? I just can't take it seriously.
Milk in my mouth that I wasn't even drinking. That's how hilarious it was. I couldn't even believe that. It said that this individual has a history of flat out stealing. As an example, this is his Bloody Mary graphic novel, which actually is a manga called Ibitsu, with only the text dialogue changed. He's literally just selling this on Google Books and Amazon without any pushback. And he said, and to add insult to injury, and then he posts that it says the trivia of it is that it's the world's first AI animated short film. So far, YouTube hasn't done anything about this, and I'm tired of waiting. Many channels have received false copyright strikes by this individual just for reacting to Pleasant Inn since 2019. He said, I don't even feel bad for putting him out there because now he'll get the notoriety he desperately craved from stealing. I will add this to my continued distrust.
Papa Meat mentioned you a week ago. Yeah, I saw. He did like a little jab at me about Morgs Fest. And then he said he enjoyed the content. I like Papa Meat. I think we're getting him to voice a character in Darkwood. I'm not sure if my people have reached out to him yet or not. But yeah, he's a very talented guy. He's way younger than I thought he was, by the way. Hang on. Is Papa Meat 40? Isn't he? Yeah, he's only like 2 years older than me. He's 3 years older than me. That's so young. It's not young. Cope. But like, I mean, he's only 3 years older than me, though. I genuinely thought he was like 35 or something. It's facial hair, man. Facial hair adds so many years.
And disdain for generative AI because it is only ever used for...
I mean, I'm 27, so...
grifting and stealing. Also, the
3 years away from 30. Don't remind me, bro. Please, I'm begging. Do not remind me.
IMDb estimates the budget as 10,000. And girl, I wish I had 10K when making Pleasant Inn. And then just reading some of the comments, it says, I'm so sorry you're still going through this. Jeez, I hope this will come to a stop soon. Wishing you the best. And David said, thank you. It's been really stressful, but I hope things will work out. At least talking about it felt kind of nice. If you're on Twitter, adding YouTube directly on there can help, especially if you can get traction. If you don't have much Twitter following, you could try reaching out to other big YouTubers to promote it.
How bad is that though, bro? Like not even memeing, but like even on Tumblr, like that is the only way you get it resolved. That is the only way you get it resolved. Like you got to like reach out and be like, oh yeah, hey, at Team YouTube, you took down a video. Can I get it back? Like, the fact you can't reach out to them privately. I mean, you can. You've got Google support. But then you just basically put in with, like, a bot that's trying to learn how to spoken. Not how to speak, how to spoken. Because the English is just awful. Thank you, Hum, for the 5. Ancient man calls prehistoric man young. True.
Fireborn recently went through a copyright strike issue and was able to
When I was your age, I was doing cave paintings.
resolve it by calling YouTube out publicly. I no longer have a Twitter account, but I have gotten in touch with a couple other YouTuber channels affected with these strikes who are adding YouTube, Twitter on my behalf. I've also sent appeals and counter strikes to YouTube since the first false copyright strike. And
Some guy just replied to the donor saying triple red. Absolutely. OBESSED.
I'm one of those people that he's talking to. I'm not trying to say that like I'm like the biggest channel in the world, but I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that David gets his strike removed and everybody's strike.
It was just the twink from Resident Evil. God, I wish. I mean, the twink death. If the twink death isn't now, it's definitely coming. Thank you, Pickle Bob, for the 15. EDP situation is insane. Won a journalism award in 2022. Mini biography by Jeff Weinstein.
Gets removed, and this doesn't happen again because
Dude, my PC actually sounds like it's about to explode. I might have to end stream. Okay, let me get through this video first, and then I gotta turn my PC off and swap my fan out.
this is just a gross, it sets like a bad example. Like you can easily bypass the YouTube copyright system and it just goes through, and then the actual creator of the work got their work taken down. That they actually sent me like the work in progress of. It was disgusting. I was just like, holy fuck, this person is showing me the work. Like, boom, 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 boom. All the work that they put in. And it's still not enough? Does the other person even have anything like that? No, they don't, because that's not their work. Like, I did so much research on this throughout the week. It's been stressing me out because I want to make sure it's the right thing to do, because I told my YouTube contact this. I said, hey, man, if this is actually this person's video, I'll just take the 90 days. But I want to make sure that YouTube actually did the thorough work and figured out who this animation belonged to. Because if I am sitting on 90 days on...
That's a really interesting rabbit hole, though. The fact that even the original artist is like, yeah, I yoinked. I'd let you use the video, but... someone yoinked it and now they're saying it's theirs.
a false copyright.
Does YouTube even make the claimer prove anything? No. I'm not even trolling. That YouTube does not ask for anything. You could probably upload someone else's video and then use that as a basis to claim the original video. It's so backwards. It's so backwards. And then to get YouTube to basically to dispute it, you have to dox yourself. And you have to send all your legal info over to the person that made the claim.
Right strike, something that somebody stole and passed it off as their own, then obviously I'm going to be pissed off. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody that got a false
Take my hard-earned money before your PC gives out. Oh, it's on its last legs, bro. I can hear it melting.
copyright strike got pissed off, and there needs to be more eyes and ears on this situation. And it all starts with us, everybody. Like me, everybody watching, share it at YouTube, let them know, like, show them this video. I showed so much evidence. The most damning evidence was if you type in the creator's name and their YouTube account, it takes you to Image E Nation. All their videos got deleted. You go back and see all like the video archives. The animation was uploaded in May of 2023. Pleasant Inn by David Romero was created in 2019. I reacted to it in December of 2022. If that's the case, how am I getting a strike on something that didn't even come out yet? That's the thing, everybody. Like, nobody should be getting...
He's getting copyright claims from the future. It's like we invent time travel and humans can't even time travel. It's just used to give copyright claims from the future.
Getting strikes because there's nothing to strike, because David Romero is the creator of this animation. He has so much evidence that he showed me. I wish I could just show it, but like I said, if this doesn't get resolved, then those images could just be screenshotted, and then the person could be like, oh yeah, these are mine. Like, these are mine.
Oh, it wasn't even for privacy. I thought he was showing it for privacy reasons, but yeah, it's literally just because he's worried that someone else will steal them and be like, yeah, that's mine. Take it down now.
I don't want to do that to David, but just know that there's a mountain of evidence, but why is YouTube rejecting people's appeals?
Also, this guy has a really good skincare routine. Either that or he needs like better air conditioning in his room. Because he looks like me on stream when I do like my skincare and I've got like all the moisturizer on and stuff.
what information, what evidence did this person give to prove that this was theirs? Because if you just do some research on this whole thing, it shows you that this animation was David. So like I said in the very beginning,
Pyro's PC can't handle all his furry commissions. It's not even on that PC, it's on the other one. So this one, maybe that's why I couldn't record earlier, actually.
beginning of the video, I need your help, everybody. I need your help. Get more eyes and ears on this at YouTube. Like, at them on Twitter. Let them know that somebody's false copyright striking Pleasant Inn by David Romero. And I don't want this to happen to anybody else. And like I said, Corey's video is still...
YouTube replied in the comments. I honestly don't believe you. When YouTube comments, they basically just say like, oh yeah, like, nice video, we love this video, but they don't, I don't think YouTube would actually reply. Nah, they would not involve themselves in something legal like that.
Still up, and I hope it doesn't get taken down, and I hope this all gets resolved soon. And I really want to do this for David. Let's just hope that, you know, this can't be easily manipulated again with these false copyright strikes.
Catch a pyro by the chin. If it hollers, let it slop.
You look like a carrot. You look like a carrot. You look like a carrot. You look like a carrot.
Pyrocynicals.
Oh my god, Andy, Jesus, man. Like, how much? Bro got his $10 worth there. He put in like 7 different TTSs.